Bass Angler Magazine brings you more. If you want to learn the latest techniques, win your next bass tournament, or simply catch more bass, then Bass Angler Magazine is for you. From California to Florida, finesse to frogging, Bass Angler Magazine is jam-packed with how-to information from the world's best pros. Published every season, Bass Angler Magazine is crammed with fresh new articles designed to help anglers of all levels learn more and catch more bass. Sign up at bassanglermag.com today. Bass Angler is also available at Tackle Warehouse, Bass Pro, Cabela's, or for your mobile device at the Apple newsstand.
The news continues.
Right now, news moves fast, unlike anything we've seen before. So we have to be ready.
Ready to get it to you when it happens and with the smart context you need.
Dish customers can stream us live anytime, anywhere. With the Dish Anywhere app and the Fox News app, we're there.
With real news and real honest opinion, and it's all included in your Dish service, so you don't miss a moment.
With the Dish Anywhere app or the Fox News app, you can watch live breaking news anytime, anywhere.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection, all born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Competitive anglers powered by Mercury Pro XS outboards have won more bass fishing tournaments than all other brands combined. With lightning-quick acceleration, legendary reliability, and lightweight design, Pro XS has everything you need to travel farther, faster, and harder.
Spencer Lazar here to explain why you need Eternal Lithium batteries in your boat. The cost of our batteries over their life is a fraction of dead acids or AGMs, providing 5 times the power at 1/3 of the weight. We use a high-quality Bluetooth VMS and grade A cells, giving us the confidence to offer a 12-year industry-leading warranty. Eternal Lithium provides peace of mind that you've got reliable, reserve power to keep you safe and give you a chance to win. Contact us now for a free power consultation.
Hi, this is Josh McMurray. I'm the city manager for the City of Oakley. We're located on the Delta. We have a beautiful shoreline, and we really want to promote the city as the gateway to the Delta and showcase everything that we have to offer. We have a beautiful downtown that's expanding, brand new restaurants. What we're trying to do is build that brand to make sure that people know that you can come to Oakley and you can do everything that you want associated with the Delta, and you can still stay here, eat here, and have a good time in a very family-friendly and safe environment.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Bass Boat Technology Fam Trail. This is the championship right here, the Tournament of Champions. Today, we are going to take one of those 10 anglers, put them in that boat, crown a champion, give them a trophy. Mark, it's the culmination. It's all over today for the Pro Tour.
This is the end of the year.
This is what they've been fishing for.
This is the end of the line for the Pro Tour.
This is it. Next year,
Super
a whole
60.
new format. Super 60 starts. You've got that thing on lockdown. You've got it all planned out. It's going to be a great event, man. Looking forward to what's coming in right here today, though.
I can't wait. Yeah, so, I've been out there, and I'll tell you, I'm hesitant to say there will be a 20-pound bag.
All right, well, then don't say it. Don't put it out there.
I was really thinking these guys were holding back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I talked to a bunch of them out there, and we went out and filmed a few. I'm going to say it's pretty tough.
Well, I'll tell you what. It took 2 days. Zack Thompson had 36.5 pounds out there. 36.5 pounds for 2 days. So to think that a 20-pound bag might come in today, it's a little iffy, man. That's a tough one to swallow.
These guys, like Zach. Zach was offshore fishing. He just fished for keepers, and he ended up getting 36 pounds. So he said he was going to go after the big ones and try to catch them. And, he caught one big one during the tournament. But, I don't know.
There was a lot of strategy talked about. Ken Ma talked about that same thing, staying off his better water, yet he drops a 7-pounder on the stage. We had a lot of anglers out there that said, I'm holding out just a little bit for those better fish, but accidentally, this is still the California Delta. You can still get a 5, 6, 7, 8+ pound fish any day of the week with any flip, right?
You can. There's a lot of 10-pounders here, a lot of big fish, a lot of 5-pounders. Unfortunately, the seals have eaten a lot of big ones out here, but there's still a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish in this waterway. A lot of fish up under those mats. And, any one of these guys could land a 20-pound bag. But I'm going to just say it's fall. There's a lot of fish in the system, and the big ones are kind of elusive, a little harder to catch.
Okay.
You saw we probably had 7 fish over 5 pounds in 2 days. So
yeah, not that many,
not
really.
Too many.
Right.
No 8-pounders.
No. And, you mentioned there's a lot of fish in the system, but I will say this. Kind of a surprising number is what it took on the keeper count to get in. I mean, we're talking the leader had 18 pounds, or 18 pounds, 19 fish, Zack Thompson, 18 fish, Ken Ma. It wasn't that many fish. It only took 12 to make the top 10.
You're right. 12 14-inch fish.
Right.
To make the top 10
fish
out of the best in the West.
Right.
So it's fishing a little tough.
It is. It's a little tighter out there. I think these guys are, they were ready for it. They knew this was going to be a tough tournament. Fall's always a little bit tougher on the Delta. You talked about that earlier. On Friday, we kind of talked a little bit about how it's not going to be great out there. Today, the wind came up, though, and I will say a couple of these guys were hoping for that wind to blow. So, we'll see what that did for them.
I think the wind will pick up the reaction bite. The guys that were finessing them, they may struggle a little bit because it's a little harder, when your boat's blowing all around in circles out there, because it was blowing pretty good for a while. I was with Zach, and he was punching. It was a little bit hard to punch, those exact spots when the wind's blowing your boat all around.
Right.
So it makes it a little harder, for some of those guys. But for the guys that throwing a chatterbait, or a crankbait, they could have done better, because I think when that wind picks up, those fish go shallow and they bite better when the wind comes up. So,
well, now, is this one of those times when those power poles really come in handy out there? Or are they where you're fishing? Is it too deep? What is it?
No, most of these guys are fishing shallow. And, if you have a set of power poles and you're pulling into a spot that's, 3 or 4 feet deep and you're punching, yes, power poles would come into play. I use them a lot here.
Yeah.
I use them, 2 different ways. When I'm fishing down a channel and the wind's howling, I put them down in the water to slow me down. And then also when I'm fishing shallow, man, I'll lower those things down, and you can blanket the area and then lift them up and go on to the next one.
All right. Well, man, we got some anglers lining up over here. We've got some stuff. We're gonna have some announcements going on with some of these guys. We're gonna let everybody know who's made it. Today we're going to change things up, and we're going to do it a little different than we have done before. It is the championship. There's going to be some elevated stuff going on. We're going to make sure that these guys get the notoriety they deserve. These are some of the best guys in the entire West. They're checking out, we're looking out here, man. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's going to be a good way to fish today. 36 pounds to make it, 19 scorable. It's all 0 now. Nobody's got anything. It's the best 5. Everybody starts at 0 today. So as you see these numbers come up, whoever has the biggest number, that's the guy going home with that boat.
He's for sure. So we're going to try to do something a little bit different here. Ed came up with a plan. It's our inaugural year here at BAM, with the BAM Trail. So we're going to try a little something different every time. And, if it sticks, great. If it doesn't, we'll scrap it and go on and try something else. So we're going to keep, and we're going to continue to evolve and keep trying things and do the best job we can for our sponsors, for you guys, for our anglers. Yeah. We're trying to get better with every single event. So, like I said, we're going to try a little something different here. These guys are going to leave their fish there. We're going to do some stuff. Ed's going to go behind the scenes. And
yeah. I know this is the championship Sunday, But first and foremost, I want to say Oakley and everybody that's out here right now, thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting our anglers. Thank you for supporting the tour. Thank you for coming out and just being here in the stands. We absolutely 100% love that. Give yourselves a round of applause. We really do appreciate it. These guys all appreciate the support. They come out here. They all have support at home, but we like to see it out here too. All right, what do you think? Should we tell Thomas to go to commercial and start this thing up?
See if we can
let's
start
pay some bills.
Let's pay some bills, and then
all right,
get these guys, and then we'll do some announcements.
We'll get this thing going.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Hey, Northern California bass anglers. Ready to elevate your fishing game? Ford Fairfield partners with Bass Angler Magazine to offer top-notch trucks tailored for your needs. Our simple pricing ensures a fair deal and exceptional service. We live and breathe bass fishing, participating in local tournaments to understand exactly what you need so you never miss a good bite. Visit Ford Fairfield today and let's hit the water together.
Hi, this is Josh McMurray. I'm the city manager for the City of Oakley. We're located on the Delta. We have a beautiful shoreline, and we really want to promote the city as the gateway to the Delta and showcase everything that we have to offer. We have a beautiful downtown that's expanding, brand new restaurants. What we're trying to do is build that brand to make sure that people know that you can come to Oakley and you can do everything that you want associated with the Delta, and you can still stay here, eat here, and have a good time in a very family-friendly and safe environment.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling, paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
Champions, fish with Garmin.
That's me, sweetheart.
Whoa! For the second year in a row, the Bassmaster Classic finishes with a cherry on top. Finally, Christie conquers the Classic. Yeah, 2024 is Hamner time.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Bass Boat Technology BAM Trail Tournament of Champions. And we are here right now in beautiful Oakley, California on the California Delta. And we've got a few anglers out here that are going to come up and weigh, but I want to introduce each and every one of our anglers vying for the top 10 today. They are there. They have made it. They have come out here and done a great job and made it on Championship Sunday. Our first angler, we're going to bring him to the stage. He's taken third place at our Almanor event. He took a first place at the One Bass Pro-Am. He took an Angler of the Year from the FLW National Guard. He's had 3 tour-level wins right here on the California Delta. He's from Alameda, California. Let's bring him to the stage, Mr. Zack Thompson. That's right. Give it up right there, Zack. Don't you keep looking around, my friend. You are the man right now. Everybody give him a big round of applause. These guys have all come out here and worked hard, man. They made it. All right. Our next angler. He is a 5-time championship crowns. He's got them everywhere, including our very own Afterbay champion. He's had 60 top 10 finishes, and he has written the book on how to make a name for yourself out here on the West. He's from Elk Grove, California. Everybody get loud for Mr. Ken Maw. All right, our next angler this year alone has taken a 3rd place at our Pro Tour down in Lake Martinez, a 4th place at Clear Lake, a 4th place at Thermalito. He was a 2022 Bass Cat champion. He's out of Oakley, California. Let's give it up, everybody, for Mr. Nick Cloutier. All right, our next angler. He was a USA team member at a Red Bluff, California. Get loud, everybody, for Double G, Greg Gutierrez. Our next angler coming up here, he has 5 career wins, 11 top 10 finishes. He's out of Valley Springs, California. Give it up, everybody, for Mr. Jake Arbuckle. Our next angler, he's a Columbia River champion right here on the BAM Trail. An MLF champion on this waterway right here, the California Delta. Everybody give it up, get loud for Mr. Conrad Demekis. All right, our next angler, 2nd place for 2003 Ever Start Championship, a 3rd place at the Wild West Teams, an 8th place at the Western Bass Shootout. He's out of Jackson, California, Mr. Earl Dalton III. Our next angler coming up, he's a $3 million winner, a 10-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Delta National Guard champion, 2-time Delta Toyota Series champ, a 5-time Bassmaster champion. Let's give it up out of Oakdale, California for Mr. Ish Monroe. Our last, but definitely not last angler. He's a Western Shootout 2nd place. He has an MLF Delta 2nd place, an MLF Delta 3rd place. He's looking for number 1 out here on the California Delta. Let's bring him to the stage, Mr. Bo Jodry. All right, everybody, right here, this is your top 10. These are the gentlemen looking for that trophy, looking for that boat right there. You guys ready? Are you guys ready to find out who took this whole thing home? Are you guys ready to see who took it home? One of these men is going to be a champion today. Let's see who it's going to be right after this commercial.
Tackle Warehouse has been the premier online tackle shop since 2003, with a huge selection of not only the latest and greatest from the biggest brands, but the hard-to-find regional specialties as well. Tackle Warehouse. Click, save, fish.
Bass Angler Magazine brings you more. If you want to learn the latest techniques, win your next bass tournament, or simply catch more bass, then Bass Angler Magazine is for you. From California to Florida, finesse to frogging, Bass Angler Magazine is jam-packed with how-to information from the world's best pros. Published every season, Bass Angler Magazine is crammed with fresh new articles designed to help anglers of all levels learn more and catch more bass. Sign up at bassanglermag.com today. Bass Angler is also available at Tackle Warehouse, Bass Pro, Cabela's, or for your mobile device at the Apple newsstand.
The news continues.
Right now, news moves fast, unlike anything we've seen before. So we have to be ready.
Ready to get it to you when it happens and with the smart context you need.
Dish customers can stream us live anytime, anywhere. With the Dish Anywhere app and the Fox News app, we're there.
With real news and real honest opinion, and it's all included in your Dish service, so you don't miss a moment.
With the Dish Anywhere app or the Fox News app, you can watch live breaking news anytime, anywhere.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. a relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Competitive anglers powered by Mercury Pro XS outboards have won more bass fishing tournaments than all other brands combined. With lightning-quick acceleration, legendary reliability, and lightweight design, Pro XS has everything you need to travel farther, faster, and harder.
Spencer Lazar here to explain why you need eternal lithium batteries in your boat. The cost of our batteries over their life is a fraction of dead acids or AGMs, providing 5 times the power at a third of the weight. We use a high-quality Bluetooth BMS and grade A cells, giving us the confidence to offer a 12-year industry-leading warranty. Eternal Lithium provides peace of mind that you've got reliable, reserve power to keep you safe and give you a chance to win. Contact us now for a free power consultation.
Hi, this is Josh McMurray. I'm the city manager for the City of Oakley. We're located on the Delta. We have a beautiful shoreline, and we really want to promote the city as the gateway to the Delta and showcase everything that we have to offer. We have a beautiful downtown that's expanding, brand new restaurants. What we're trying to do is build that brand to make sure that people know that you can come to Oakley and you can do everything that you want associated with the Delta, and you can still stay here, eat here, and have a good time in a very family-friendly and safe environment.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bass Boat Technology BAM Trail Tournament of Champions. We are here to crown a champion on Championship Sunday, and they are all standing over there. You know who they are. We just gave them all their accolades. We've talked them up. Now it's time for them to back it up. They're going to come up on here, weigh their fish, and see who drives off in a brand new Bass Cat Pantera, 19.5 foot with a 200 horsepower Mercury motor on the back, Garmin equipped. Mark, that looks like a nice boat right there. If they don't want it, man, let me know. I'll tell you what, guys, though. Right now, we're going to bring Zack Thompson up to the stage. He was our leader with weight. He came in with 36.5 pounds stacked on the scale. And right now, we're going to bring him up here. We're going to let him do a little talking. I know Zack likes to talk. I'm right here this time, man. You see where I'm at. Come over here and get on the stage. Stand right there, my friend. We're going to crown a champion today, but you're going to sit in that hot seat for a little while, probably just a little while, because it's not going to take much to knock you out of there. I'm going to look down here and see what the next guy's going to need. Right now it says he needs 0.01, but I think he needs a little bit more than that. Zack, we know that you love this Delta. You are the mayor of Frank's Track. You love being here. Why don't you tell everybody out there how it was for you today and give all the love to the people that support you, man. You're not here on Championship Sunday without them.
No, absolutely. My wife and my kids are here today. Great surprise to see them here. You know, I love Frank's Track. I spent years and years fishing in there, and this tournament laid out really well for me to just spend time in Frank's Track doing what I like to do, fishing offshore for 2 days, chasing numbers, and today I just went flipping. Flipped in Frank's Track all day long. We'll see how it ended up, but, you know, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better tournament. I want to thank Mark and Bam and everybody that works on it, Ed. This tournament trail is amazing for the West Coast anglers, so anybody who's not participating, I recommend giving it a look because you'll be very, very impressed. I stuck with my St. Croix rods, 7 reels, P-line fishing line, spear point hooks, and just went to work. It was fun, and let's see how it ended up. I want to also say thanks to DCR. Frank Carone in North Highlands takes care of me, makes sure my boat's always running. So other than that, you know, let's get this going.
All right, Zack. Now, once again, 36.5 pounds got you to the stage. Today, everybody has a big goose egg up here, so it's a level playing field. When I look down, he doesn't need much to take that seat from you. But we're going to have you sit there because, honestly, you're all tied right now. We're just going to see what you bring. But that's your seat for just a few seconds, my friend. And then we're going to bring our next angler up here. You all got to hear from him. He's out of Oakley, California. Let's bring him up, Mr. Bo Jodry. Come on up here, Bo. All right, now you don't need much to take that seat, Bo, but you're going to need a little bit to keep it, man. How'd you do out there today?
A little better than the last 2 days. Caught a few more fish. I couldn't get the punch bite going. I kind of just stuck with reaction and kept moving them around.
Did you have 5? I had 5. 13.90 is going to take the hot seat for right now. If we shut it all off, he drives out of here for $13.90. Step up there, get some pictures. Zach, you're going to be able to head back over there, get with your fish, and you're going to be our last angler to weigh in, my friend. All right, have a seat right there, Bo. And now it starts. Who's gonna take that hot seat next? If they're going to take it, they're going to need to start off with a little bit more than 13.90. 13.91 out of Oakdale, California. Let's bring him up, Mr. Ish Monroe. All right, Ish, 13.91's all you need. You got 5 in there today?
Nope, only got 3.
You got 3 fish for hopefully a 13.91.
Not even close.
13.91 is what he's looking for. 3 fish, go. 8.23. Oh, you were close, man. It must have been a tough day out there. If Ish Monroe is up here with 3 fish in that bag, it means they were not biting the way that he was expecting them to. There you go, right there. There's some beautiful Delta bass. 3 days of working hard to come out there, Championship Sunday, and he just ran out, man. Now, tell us a little bit about how that went. Thanks some of your sponsors.
Well, I decided I was going to make a long run today. You know, my Skeeter Yamaha, I totally believe in the product, so I made probably 110 to 120 mile round trip today. I went probably as far south as you possibly could go. Figured out that if I was going to have a chance at winning this deal, I needed to try to have some fresh water. The South's been fishing really, really well this year, and I got down there, and all the dams are up, so you don't have a lot of current flow. They're not really running too much out of the lakes from the mother lobe, so it's pretty stagnant down there, which is fine because it's been like that for over 3 months now, and there's a lot of duckweed down there and a lot of hyacinth and stuff that I love to fish. After the first 2 days, I didn't find what I felt like were the winning fish, so I took the gamble and I made the run down there. And I started flipping around, not really getting any bites, and then sun pops up. It's kind of flat calm down there, and all of a sudden I'm just like, I hear little pops. And that tells you that the bluegill are popping, which means that's a good sign because there's a lot of fish around. And I started throwing my frog around, and I had several bites today, and I lost a couple big ones. I'm hoping that I can get some of the footage because I got to talk about one epic big bite that happened today where I skipped a frog up underneath the tree, but as it skips, this fish blows up on the spot where it hit the bottom, the water first, and then the frog kept going past him, and I'm like, oh, God, how did he miss it? I work it right back to that same spot, and she just goes like she's supposed to. I set the hook on her, cranking her, got her coming, and then the hook just pops out, and that's just kind of the way it went for me today. You know, a lot of them blowing up on it. Typical frog fishing in the fall. You get bites, but you don't always connect on them because they're just not committed. It's not really super hot out there. But I want to say thank all my sponsors for this year. It's been a great, great year overall. You know, 5 events this year, and you can't ask for pretty much more than that other than a win. I want to thank my lovely wife. She's been keeping me positive because I want to win really bad, and she knows how bad I want to win, and I just get down on myself. You know, I finished second, and I'm, you know, ready to kick the can over. I finished 10th, and I'm just like, I don't even want to talk to anybody for a week, but she's been keeping me positive and, you know, making me think about, you know, hey, it's not your time just yet, but it will be, and so hopefully soon. But thanking her again, she's been awesome all year long. Want to thank Mark and you and the whole staff. You know, Michael's been great. I mean, Thomas has been great with the camera footage. I mean, if you guys haven't checked out BAM on YouTube, you need to check out the shows. They're actually really, really good. And Mark, you've done a great job with helping us Western anglers have a platform to show off our sponsors. There's some recognition now, and I really appreciate it. You've done great with the payouts all year long. I mean, gosh, this reminds me of the old school where the boat is sitting there waiting for you, which makes me even want it even more because that's the trophy that you really want. So, Mark, you've done a fantastic job with BAM. And, folks, if you want a tournament trail to fish, you come and fish BAM.
Ish, thank you very much. You got that you made every top 10 in there. Good job on that.
Thank you. Well, I had to big league Ken just a little bit because he popped out with his 61 top 10 finishes, so I had to just remind him that he didn't get a top 10 in every single event. So, Ken, me and you next year, buddy.
All right, man. That is the great camaraderie we have out here. These anglers, Bo, that's one. Let's keep bringing them up here. All right, out of Jackson, California, Mr. Earl Dalton III. He's going to need 1391. Earl, you got 5 fish. That is not a great look on your face, my friend.
I only got 4 today, guys.
4 fish. Yeah. Now, you think you get it done with 4 fish? No. 1391 is what we're looking for. Bo, read that off. 7.83. 7.83. That means he stays in that seat for just a little bit longer. Hold up a couple of those fish. Come on, you got to. There you go, right there. Step up just a little bit. We get some really good shots in. Perfect. Want to make sure we get the best camera shots we can. Everybody out there watching on YouTube, thank you for tuning in very much. We really appreciate it. Now, Earl, it's a tough day out there, man, because I know if you're standing up here and you don't have a good bag of fish, that must be a tough day. Tell us a little bit about it, and thank all your sponsors at home, man.
Yeah, it was tough. I struggled. I was, giving it everything I got just to make it to that top 10 yesterday, and swung for the fences again today. Went hard, fished hard all day. Didn't get any reaction bites like I got yesterday. Yesterday was key couple reaction bites. But anyways, thank you so much to Hannah Nelson, my son Earl Dalton, my daughter Donna Jo Dalton, Jackson Rancheria Band of Miwok Indians helped me out. BAM Pro Tour. I mean, this is amazing. Look at these guys. Look, you guys hear the accolades these people I'm trying to fish against? Holy moly. Some guys are crazy.
They're right there, man.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody. Bo, good job, buddy. Hey, everybody, really appreciate it. And like everyone's saying, BAM's where it's at. Getting that Super 60, go have some fun.
Now, Earl, don't go away walking off like that, man. You are one of the top anglers in the whole West Coast, dude. You did a great job out there. You came out and you're competing against all those accolades. You'll have them yourself, man. Just write it up better so I can say it. That's all right, dude. All right, head off on that way. Oh, man, Bo, that's 2 right there. That's 2 big ones. You got some more coming, though. And this next angler, he's out of Phoenix, Arizona. Let's give it up, everybody, for Conrad Demekas. All right, Conrad, now you got 5 fish?
I got 5.
He's got 5 fish. He needs 1391. You've all heard me say it before. 1391 is what we're looking for. He's watching Mark, making sure he does it right. 12.13. 12.13. Woo! That's 3 right there. Uh-oh. We'll have him hold up a couple of those fish, get some good pictures. Beautiful, beautiful Delta bass right there. All right, Conrad. Now, you've been the sneaky one on this tour the entire year as far as I'm concerned. I didn't know you did the things you did, the accolades you're going to have for next year. Going into the Super 60, you're going to be right up there, man. You did a great job out there, but give some love to everybody at home, man, and tell us how it was out there.
Yeah, I've said it before. This place is my favorite fishery, and I'll keep saying that until I find somewhere cooler than this. It is so cool being able to run around this place like a maze. Everywhere looks good, and it's a really test your skills to be able to navigate this place and find these fish with the tides and all the different conditions this place provides. I'll keep it short and sweet. I want to thank TSM Roofing. They're my title sponsor this year. They gave me the opportunity to not only work, but to be able to come out here as well. Schaefer Oil, Aspect Electrical, just to name a few. Big thank you to Mark and Ed and everyone at BAM. This has been awesome to be able to have a prestige tour out here on the West Coast, and makes it easy for a guy like me not have to travel back east. So thank you guys. Good job, Bo. Good job to everybody else for making the top 10, and we'll see how this thing shakes out.
All right, Conrad. Great job out there, man. We really appreciate you coming up here. Congratulations on being here on Championship Sunday at the Tournament of Champions. All right, let's see here. He's looking ready. He's looking like he wants to get up here. Out of Valley Springs, California, needing $13.91 just like everybody else. Let's bring out Mr. Jake Arbuckle. All right, Jake. Now, I'm looking at that, and it doesn't look like 5, my friend.
No. Tell you what, I put up the big sticks today. I punched and flipped my butt off until about noon today, and I had 1 fish. Getting here, I threw a spinnerbait for 2 days. Yeah, that was what got me here. And I hit the panic button a little bit, so I started hucking and winding that spinnerbait on the windiest banks I could find, and it just never capitalized. Had a couple key missed opportunities today, but that's fishing, and we're here on Championship Sunday, so either way it's a good day, man. It's a win.
Absolutely. I mean, you go out there and you work hard. Let me see what that weight was right there, Mark. You kind of chipped the scale. He had 2.34 pounds for 1 fish. Now, if you'd have got 5, you'd have been a lot more closer to that. But hey, that's fishing like you just said, and it's tough out there. Thanks some of your sponsors and everybody else. Here it is.
No, absolutely. I need to thank my friends, family, everybody that showed up here. Thank you, guys. Everybody back home, Cost Per Mile Tire, TNT Trucking is my title sponsor. Appreciate you guys. HSI Mechanical, KG Plumbing, and JP Towing. Without all you guys, I couldn't be here doing this. And hey, at the end of the day, that 1 fish was a $4,000 fish today. So I'll take it. Bo, good job. I'm going to shut up because there's some guys up here ready to win this boat. There's a couple good sacks coming up, so let's get after it.
All right, man. Take this part. Thank you very much. Great job, Jake. Great job. And that's true. Everybody out here, just so you know, 10th place still walks out of here with $4,000. So not a bad way to leave when you only catch 1 fish for the day. But right now I'm looking over here. I know he's ready. He's always ready. He's out of Red Bluff, California. Get loud, everybody, for Greg Gutierrez. Some of the best in the country and some of the best in the West. You can come out here and catch fish just like that. They've talked about how hard it's been all week. Greg, I'll give you this mic. Thank everybody at home. Tell us a little bit about it.
You bet. Hey, thanks for all you folks that are out here in the wind and all this nasty stuff. We really appreciate seeing you out here. It really means a lot for us, the anglers. Really appreciate the sport. Today was kind of brutal for me. I mean, Ish and I talked. We both decided we were going to make a long run, and we took off. I mean, we ran a long time. I was probably 1 hour and 15 minutes one way, and got down there, and it was probably within the first 5 minutes I flipped that 4-pounder, and I thought this is going to be a really good day. And I went down the bank, and I got bit a couple of times, but they just kept nipping the bait, so I picked up a drop shot, started throwing that in there. I hung 2-3 really good fish, but I'm in the middle of the wood and everything else like that, and I just couldn't get them out of there, and they just ended up. Race car, it is one bad mamma jamma. I have one of these. It's the very first boat I ever won back in 1997. It's a Pantera. And those are little cool skateboards, too. Whoever wins this thing's going to be really happy. But anyhow, again, all these sponsors I have, Bass Cab, Mercury, Lowrance, Bioenno batteries, standing in this wind, just pushing that wind all day long and with my lithiums is just amazing. iRod, just a phenomenal rod. Sensitivity's incredible. 7 reels. End of the day, I was just firing a spinnerbait into the wind and never had a professional overrun. I had an amateur overrun, but it was just a little.
Fishing with us, and we hope to see you next year with a big smile on your face, cashing those big checks. Absolutely. Man, that was a big one right there. That guy can catch some fish, you know? I don't know, Bo. It's looking pretty good. $13.90, man. How'd you think that was going to be having you still sitting here for a while? Woo, I don't know. There's a young gun sitting over there right now, though. He's out of Folsom, California. Let's bring him on the stage, everybody. Get loud for Luke Johns. Woo! Now, Luke, you got 5 fish?
I got 5.
He's got 5 fish. He needs $13.91 to take over that seat right there. $13.91. Uh-oh. I think Bo's going to have to get up because he just dropped $16.42 on the scale. Whew, man, that's a good weight right there. That's going to set a new bar. 16.42. Hold up those beautiful Delta bass. That's what everybody came out to see. That's some grown fish right there. That's what they're supposed to look like out here on the Delta. All right, Luke, I got a seat back here for you, but you know what? I'm going to give you your time just in case you get knocked out of there. I got to give you some time on this mic, man. Thank everybody at home who supports you, and tell us how it was out there.
Yeah, definitely. So today was quite a day, to be honest. So I was making a real long run, almost down to Tracy. So got down to my starting spot, and I just roped them this morning. But the only problem was they were all about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. But I probably went through 3 packs of Senkos in the first 3 hours. It was like almost every other cast. But like I said, a lot of small ones. And then the camera boat pulls up on me, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to run down and hit this little, basically like a sheet metal wall, and threw it down the grass line. And I'd been waiting all week to feel just that thunk on that chatterbait, and it finally happened at about 2 o'clock or 2:30. And that was my second biggest, about a 4 1/4. So, you know, I got to thank a lot of people too. My parents came out to watch me weigh. Yeah, they come out to every one of my weigh-ins, and it just means a lot to me to have that support. And I got my girlfriend Mary Lou back home too. I know she's watching, so what's up? But anyways, it was a fun day, and of course all the sponsors on my jersey. Like I said, that Zacko and that Picasso shock blade caught me a lot of fish this week, and same with that Yamamoto Senko. Everything else caught on an owner hook, Sunline. You know, had no problems with any of my gear this week, and that's all you can ask for when you're out here. And if you guys are in the market for anything fishing tackle related, make sure you guys check out Fisherman's Warehouse. They support this tour, they support the West Coast, and I work there, so you know, helps me keep my job. But thank you guys at BAM. You guys have put on an awesome show all year. I'm sad that it's already coming to an end. It feels like we just started, but excited for next year. The Super 60 is going to be awesome. Thank you guys for always running a smooth weigh-in, smooth blast-off in the morning. Michael, you're killing it. You're literally the best tournament director I've ever gotten to, you know, fish under. So it's a great time. And, of course, the film crew, Thomas, and the rest. Anyways, I'll stop talking. Thanks.
All right, Luke, we're going to head you out that way. Wait. I'm going to sit down. All right, man. He's sitting right there on 1642. That means when I look over here and I look down at this next man coming out of Oakley, California, let's give it up, everybody, for Nick Cloutier. Nick, come on up here. Bring them children with you. Bring that bag of fish, and let's get these things weighed. Dad's looking for 1642, gentlemen. You got 5 fish in there, Nick?
Yeah, barely.
He's barely got 5 fish. Guys, he needs 1642. You think Dad's got 1642 in there?
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. A little support. 1642. 1321. Just a little shy. Put those down in there. You guys hold up a few of those fish, and let's get some pictures of those things. That's one. All right, look at those beautiful bass right there. The guys are helping out. Look right in that camera out there. Wait for all your friends that are watching you right now. Mark Lassane making you famous. That's right. All right, Nick, now you didn't quite get what you wanted to get. I know that for sure because you're not sitting in that hot seat right now. But, hey, man, I'm going to give you the mic. Do what you do.
Yeah, it was a rough day today. I told myself I was going to put the flipping stick in my hand all day, and At about 1 o'clock, I even told myself, just put it down, pick up something else, and I just couldn't do it. I knew the bites that I could possibly get throwing it right now were going to be huge, and it was the final day, so I kept it in my hand. But I had a good 3 days. Anytime you make a top 10, it's that's where we're all shooting for anyway. So, but thank you guys. It was a great event. I love coming out here this time of year. It's usually a lot better, but no, I had fun, all weekend with Zach and Bo. Zach stayed at my house, and we had a good time. I want to thank my wife. She's been with our 2 wild tornado kids. I don't even know where the other one went. Yeah, but it was great. Thank you, everybody.
I know you're looking for that Super 60, man.
I'll be there.
Head on that away. Thank you, son, for coming up here, helping Dad out. Uh-oh. Oh, now we're down to 2. But those are 2 pretty big names right there. Those are 2 pretty good anglers. How you feeling, Luke? You feeling good?
I do not feel good.
That's 1643 this next gentleman's going to need. He's out of Elk Grove, California, and he has shown everybody on the West Coast how to build a career out here. Ken Maw, come on up to the stage right now. Let's see if you can take that 1643. You got 5 in there, Ken?
I do.
He's got 5, which means he's got a chance at 1643. He's got a shot at 1643. You've just seen it. Not quite there at 1410. 1410. Great weight, just doesn't quite take over the hot seat. There you go. We're going to have him hold up a couple of those fish right there. Then I'm going to put him on the mic. I'm going to look over here at Mr. Luke Johns and go, uh-oh, now it's down to 1. You've got the mayor to deal with, my friend. Beautiful, beautiful fish, Ken. Good job out there. That one in his right hand, that's the ones you're looking for. Ken? Now, you've got championships stacked up, man. Today was your chance to get another one. You didn't quite do it, but hey, you're here on this stage on Championship Sunday once again, proving to everybody out there that you are one heck of an angler. Next year, we'll see you up here again. But right now, tell everybody at home and everything how it was out there for you today. And thank all your sponsors.
So I'll start with the fishing because sometimes I don't ever get there. This time of year, it sounds like a broken record, but if you want to win on this body of water, you got to get good at flipping, pitching, and punching. Obviously, you got to throw a frog here and there. Did not play, unless your name's Ish Monroe, did not play this week for most of us. And then, you got to mix in maybe a chatter, maybe a square bill. But top water, flipping, pitching, and punching, if you're struggling, you have to master that. And it's exactly what Nick said. It's so mentally tough to do it. It's 1 o'clock. You haven't been bit. You're just, it's such a mental deal. So, but that's how you're going to win day in and day out here on the Delta. That's primarily what I did. Mark got into my boat today. I had 2 rods on the front deck of my boat. He goes, that's it? I go, that's it. I'm going flipping. And that's all I did. Well, I threw a chatter early, but once I got done with that and I felt that was done, I had 2 flipping sticks on my deck, and I looked him in the eye and I said, I'm going flipping. And that's what I did. So ended up catching what I caught. Whoever wins, Luke's going to cry. His mom and dad are going to cry too. But Zach might win. So I want to say this. I want to echo everything everybody said. In the last 18 months, all things have happened in our region, right? We lost Wild West Bass Trail. We lost Apex. We also lost MLF this year. They're not coming back next year. So for Mark and his team to pick the trail up, I said this on camera when Bray was on me. The more people, the more of you, the more of your kids, the more of everybody that we get fishing, we're winning because of that. Because if you're fishing, you're buying equipment, you're buying boats, unfortunately you're buying gas. But the more people we can get fishing, you parents that are bringing the kids out here, thank you. I thank you. I don't even know you. I don't even know your kid. But thank you for bringing your kids out here, because you don't know what lights that kid's fire. That kid could meet Ish Monroe today, and that kid could be Ish Monroe one day because you brought them to the weigh-in here. So I appreciate that. Last thing. I'm getting off because I didn't win. When you decide, especially with the economy that's happening right now, when you decide to spend your hard-earned money, please, please consider some of these companies up here. Just consider them. We're not saying you have to go buy it, okay? But if you want a Ford, just reach out to Mark. Hey, I'm looking for a Ford. What can you do for me? Just give him the opportunity. If you're looking for a Ram, call me. If you're looking for a Skeeter, call Ish. You know, if you're looking for Bates, call Luke. So that's what I have to say. I'm going to get off. Appreciate everybody, the crowd. Next year, Super 60, $50,000 at every qualifier. It's going to be pretty amazing. All right, thank you.
All right, now, Ken, just so you know, if you want Zach to cry, I can make him cry when he's up here. Luke, we've got Luke. We've got Zach. That's going to be our next. All it comes down to is one, man. You got to beat one, Luke. Just one. Now, it's the mayor of Frank's Track over there. It's Zack Thompson, one of the premier anglers on the California Delta. You got to beat that guy. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. In just a minute, we're going to crown a champion. But we got this commercial.
Hey folks, pro bass fisherman Mark Lassane here. My garage was completely cluttered with outdoor gear, but then I discovered StoreQuest self-storage. Now check out my space. It's like my own personal oasis. All my fishing rods, my gear have a home away from home. With everything neatly organized, I can spend more time doing what I love. Thanks to my StoreQuest unit, I've decluttered my life and made room for adventure.
Randall and I want to talk to you real quick about choosing the right electronics mount for your bass boat.
And we know the quality and effort that Van Foster has put into this company.
So what you get is a custom fitted mount, not some mass produced universal mount for every bass boat out there.
Seat pedestal plugs, tool holders, steering wheel spacers, and battery trays are all made with the same attention to detail that Bass Boat Technologies is known for. Check them out at bassboattech.com. You'll be glad you did.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
Tackle Warehouse has been the premier online tackle shop since 2003, with a huge selection of not only the latest and greatest from the biggest brands, but the hard-to-find regional specialties as well. Tackle Warehouse. Click, save, fish.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Bass Boat Technologies BAM Trail, and it's Championship Sunday at the Tournament of Champions right here. Bass Angler Magazine, brought to you by the City of Oakley, brought to you by Tackle Warehouse. A special thank you to Fisherman's Warehouse, because their angler's sitting right there. And he's looking to take home that big trophy, but he's got one man to take down. One fearsome angler left. One of the best in the West, looking over his shoulder. Zach, come on up here and bring those fish, and let's see what you can do. You're going to need 1643. Luke, stand on up here. We are about ready to crown a champion. Now, Zach, do you got 5 fish in there?
Yeah, I got 5.
He's got 5 fish. He needs 1643. 1643, everybody. There's a new champion. Because with 1474, right here, Luke Johns has just become your brand new BAM Tournament of Champions champion. Mark, reach over there and grab that trophy and hand it to this young man. He is happy to get it. Zack Thompson, great job, man. You did a great job out there. Luke, congratulations, man. You want that chair back now? All right, dude. You just did it, man. Your family's right there. You just did it in front of them. How's it make you feel, man?
I can't even put it into words right now.
Well, you have to.
You're right. You're definitely right. I ate like 2 tiny sandwiches today, like the size of like a golf ball, so I'm about to pass out right now from all the stress and then the excitement. But I don't even know what to say. I mean, there's so many people that support me in order for me to do this. You know, it means so much to all of us when we get an opportunity like this and we're able to capitalize on it, because we put so much time and so much effort, and we're constantly on the road traveling around all these places, and it's really hard to be away and miss a lot of stuff, and to just not be home. I mean, I like being home a lot, but I also like fishing, and I definitely like trophies, and I like boats too. So you know, this is just amazing. I literally did not even think I had a shot when I was riding in today. So to be standing here holding this thing, it's amazing. And if you're in the market for a Bass Cat, I will have that listed pretty soon. So gosh, I don't even know what else to say. Thank you to all my sponsors again. I mean, I literally could not have done it without them, without their support, without their products. So if you guys are in the market for anything, like Ken said, look at the people on our jerseys who support us. Look at the people who support the BAM Trail. And then, of course, buy it all at Fisherman's Warehouse. But anyways, I don't know what else to say.
Well, answer this question. You came in with 1642. They needed 1643. Did you think on the California Delta on Championship Sunday that 1642 was going to take home that trophy, that Pantera out there? Did you think coming in that you were going to have this thing?
Absolutely not a shot. I thought there was I guess I thought there was a very, very outside shot. I might have a way to win this thing, but me and Ken, we talk every tournament, and we talked last night, and we said, you got to get to 17 and a quarter to have a shot. So I knew I was shy when I was riding in of that weight, obviously, and yeah, I didn't think this was going to happen.
Well, take this into consideration just a little bit. Ken Ma was out there. A $3 million angler in Ish Monroe was out there. You had Zack Thompson that you just knocked off. You had some of the biggest name on the West Coast. You had this angler, Conrad Demekis. You had to beat all these guys, dude. You just did it. You just did that in front of everybody out here. So congratulations again, Luke Johns. You are the champ.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the competition out here is phenomenal. I mean, and I've gotten to become friends with everybody out here, and it's really fun to show up and have the highest level of competition and also just fish against good people. I'm ready to go eat something, though. But also, I just got to say hi again to my girlfriend. I know she was going to drive down today, but she ended up not being able to make it. But I guess it worked out. So if she drove down, we might not have won. So anyways, thank you for staying home, and I promise I'll see you tonight.
All right, man. He's going to give you a couple things right there. That trophy is just a little bit. Now, because you did support our sponsors have reached back out, and there's a couple contingencies right here. He's got a $500 contingency from Bass Boat Technologies, a $300 contingency from Garmin. He's got a $64,000 Bass Cat sitting over there with a brand new Mercury on the back, Garmin Electronics. Luke, not a bad way to spend a weekend, my friend.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, I love catching fish, and when you get to walk away with a boat and you know,
and the money to put the gas in it,
and the money to put gas in it, that's a pretty good weekend. So it was funny enough. I was actually at a dealership looking to buy a truck on Friday, or on Thursday, I guess, and I told him, I said, I got to go fish this tournament, and I said, I hope I win, because I win a boat if I do, and if so, I'll come in and buy the truck cash on Monday. So looks like I'm going to buy a new truck this week. So.
All right, great job, Luke. Congratulations again, man. Mark's got the keys to that stuff over there, but I'll tell you what, I got to sign everybody off real quick. Everybody, thank you for coming out and supporting this event. Thank you. We hope to see you at the Super 60. And for all you watching on YouTube right now, thank you for tuning in and supporting us all year long. Mark, you got something you want to say?
I just want Nick Cloutier to come up on stage.
Oh, we got
Nick Cloutier. Or you could stay there if you like. Come on. This is our most winningest Garmin angler that we have. Not only you're going to at least get $4,000, you get another couple $100 to go along with it. Thank you, Garmin. Thank you, Nick, for running the product. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time you've won Garmin contingency, so good job.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, well, I'm going to go in the office and write some checks.
All right, with that last bit done, thank you everybody there for tuning into the YouTube channel. Thank you Facebook out there for watching us. Thank you for everybody being here. This is the BAM Trail saying we will see you next season. Shasta's coming up right around the corner.
Hey, Northern California bass anglers. Ready to elevate your fishing game? Ford Fairfield partners with Bass Angler Magazine to offer top-notch trucks tailored for your needs. Our simple pricing ensures a fair deal and exceptional service. We live and breathe bass fishing, participating in local tournaments to understand exactly what you need so you never miss a good bite. Visit Ford Fairfield today and let's hit the water together.
Hi, this is Josh McMurray. I'm the city manager for the City of Oakley. We're located on the Delta. We have a beautiful shoreline, and we really want to promote the city as the gateway to the Delta and showcase everything that we have to offer. We have a beautiful downtown that's expanding, brand new restaurants. What we're trying to do is build that brand to make sure that people know that you can come to Oakley and you can do everything that you want associated with the Delta, and you can still stay here, eat here, and have a good time in a very family-friendly and safe environment.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling, paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
Champions fish with Garmin.
That's me, sweetheart.